We're gonna make you some lobster rolls. Blake's gonna make you some lobster rolls. Hopefully, after you have that baby, maybe before, Phil will make some of these for you. They're amazing. You're gonna love them.
You asked for the recipe, so this is us doing it for you. And good luck in the next couple days with that whole birthing stuff.
We went with a 2-pound lobster. Usually you can get away with about a 1 to 1.5 pound, or 1 1/4 will be great for one roll. We have 1 lime, 1 stick of celery, green onions, and then we have our sauce base is going to be mayonnaise, fresh peppercorns, a little bit of cayenne pepper, and some paprika. Okay, so in a really large pot that's going to be able to fit most of the lobster, because the lobster is going to curl up, you want to do 2/3 of the pot, because whenever we put it in, then it's going to have water displacement, and it'll push the water up, and then from boiling, it'll also boil up too. So about 2/3 is about all that you want to go inside the pot. We're also going to salt this, and the idea is to make it taste like the ocean, so extra salty. Now I'm just using regular sea salt, and we're going to get a pretty healthy portion.
Okay, so this is a tip for the entire Hickey family. This is how to sharpen a knife. So we have our straight sharpener that you get at any store, and then our blade. This right here is considered a sandoku. It's the bigger blade, so you're gonna have a lot of chopping powder. You go like that, you get the entire lemon just in one, so instead of using a real skinny knife, these are much better for general cooking. So we're gonna hold it at a 15 to 20 degree angle, enough to put about 2/4 behind it, and we're just gonna slide it down and slide it off. And you just do it real fast, and you want to do that about 50 times, and that's going to make sure that the blade of your knife stays nice and sharp all the time. Okay, so first thing, our 1 celery stick. So just going to take that, and we want that to be good and even. Nothing too chunky and nothing too subtle at the same time. Alright, add that. Now in order to zest a lemon, we're just going to take a small grater. You can even do it with a cheese grater. You take the outside, and you just want to stuff the outside and just get a bit of that skin right off of it. And we're only doing a half a lemon here. We don't need all that much in the sauce. It's really going to come through because we're going to squeeze all the juice right out of it as well. So right now we've added the green onions, the celery, and a little bit of that lemon zest. Now we're going to take a fork, and we're going to poke it in here. We're just going to kind of poke it and break it up. Roll up our sleeves a little. And this is to catch any of the seeds that come out. Now the mayo that we add is going to be about 3 tablespoons, but really the best thing to do is just kind of make it look even for however much you chop, depending on how many rolls you're doing. So I'll show you kind of the portions that I like to do. So right now we're looking about like that. We're going to mix it up and kind of see where we're at. It looks like this. It looks like sea urchin snot.
We might have to edit that out. That makes it look appetizing.
Okay, we're just going to do a little pinch of cayenne. When I say pinch, that's an abstract term for a small amount that I deem necessary. Paprika.
Paprika.
What?
Paprika.
It's not paprika, it's paprika.
Yeah, paprika.
No, you keep saying po.
Paprika.
It's not paprika.
Even if it's paprika, it's not. It's not paprika.
It's got an A in it. We did a smaller than pinch amount. We did a that fell out fast amount. Now these are black peppercorns, so pepper. But just the fancier version of that. You can also use spicy mayo for this. A lot of people really like that. It's totally a thing, and it's considered an authentic Maine style, but that just means somebody in Maine got a little high and decided to use other ingredients like spicy mayo because they're into that kind of thing.
Sounds pretty good.
This is what it'll look like.
Should we do a taste test just to make sure?
Come on, taste it.
Let's see. Let's see if I approve.
Is it good? Booyah!
Perhaps a tequila smash with fresh mint or a sour highball topped with ginger beer for a nice balance of sweet and spice.
Is that the one that you're wanting?
No,
Which one are you wanting?
none of them.
You
I
liar.
just want lobster. I just want to do that lobster.
So, Susie, I was trying to catch Jen day drinking.
And we totally busted her.
It's the weekend and Mother's Day.
Oh my god. Anyways, you take these white Bollios buns that they got at HEB.
Wait, let's not forget to show Blake's beer, too.
Take the white Bullios buns that I had to be told how to pronounce, and you just slice them along the side. You want to get as evenly as possible because we're going to grill these.
It's bolillos.
Oh, good. You also say it tortilla.
Tortilla.
So we're going to butter these up, and then we're just going to throw them on a skillet, usually like a tortilla skillet or any skillet really ever. That's fine, and then we're all good.
The water is boiling. So I take the clearly already dead lobster. Then I go, oh shit. Okay, so we're gonna let this cook for about 7 to 8 minutes. It's gonna get really, really red and it's gonna float to the top, and that's how we know that it's done.
Okay, Susie, so we've taken it out of the boiling pot. It was 7 to 8 minutes, starting to float, and we throw it right in an ice bath.
Okay, now it's time to take them apart. This is the fun part. Also the really messy part. Last time when Blake did this, pieces of the lobster went all over the floor. In the fridge, in the oven. But when I did it, it didn't go anywhere. Just kind of want to cut it down the middle. Whatever way you can get to do it. It's kind of hard to crack. There we go. Okay. So then once you've cracked it apart, you can pull it apart. And if you point it down, you're less likely to throw juices all over your kitchen. Then the tail just comes right out. And then you leave this whole part. You don't pull anything out of here. You leave the legs, but you do want all the meat out of these two big claws. So this you throw away, and this you throw away. Let's get the meat out of these. These are hard to do actually, because it's super pointy and it kind of hurts. So it's good if you have like a snow crab cracking claw. But if you don't, you can kind of use a
Just say nutcracker. Don't be fancy
nutcracker.
about it.
Yeah, a nutcracker. That works. In my house, they were called snow crab cracking claws because we made so much snow crab.
Rich white people, am I right? Yeah, totally.
Not at all.
You just said that like a rich white girl.
This one too, I think. On the smaller side, you push it with the bigger side. The claw, the bottom claw, you just pull up. Just ripped out, has no meat on it. Now we have this big old fat claw, and this is where there's a lot of juicy meat. So I take a fork. You might want to have a dedicated fork because a lot of times we'll bend it and ruin it. And you stick it in here. Just one of the prongs, and then pull. You use it like if you don't have a nutcracker. You get stuff everywhere. Sometimes your hand too. Here. I just put pressure down and my weight on it. Crack the sides. Pull it open. You can just gently pull it out. Oh. That's a huge claw. It's gonna be so good.
Okay, so what we're gonna do, take the tail, we're looking to quarter it. So we're gonna take it. We're looking at about 1 inch pieces right now. So it's gonna come out looking about like that. We do.
Toast. Okay. You're gonna just cut it right down the center.
You're not gonna shot.
Well, it's because I don't want to get all the bread on the foil because it looks so nice for our stinking neighbor.
I'll swoop
Do some directed, bro.
Okay, doing it.
A little bit of chives just for the little icing on the cake. And we're good. And that's it. Ta-da! Lobster roll. One, just one. Over the top.
Oh my god. Best thing I've ever tasted.